Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I wanted to use the TTArtisan M28mm f5.6. Now I've used this on the X Pro 3 in a previous video when I did my initial test of the lens and wanted to show you guys what it was like and how the images turned out. As you guys know, I use focus peaking blue highlight, high contrast. So I love the way that brings out the photos, and I use it to kind of set my zone when I go out and do some street photography. And in the comments, DIMAS DC, if I'm saying this right, Dimas DC, wanted to know what it would be like if I can, or wanted to ask if I can actually go out and shoot the X-E4, which I'm filming on right now, with the 18-55, and see if I can produce some images with that so that I can share with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to be losing this camera shortly. My oldest son loves it. He's been using it a lot as he's come back and forth between school, and he will be taking this one back with him when he comes back in for college and goes back up again. So that will be real soon. So I want to go ahead and get this video in, get my last experiences with the X-E4. I think it's a great camera. Let's get to those video, or I should say images, and some, you guys let me know how the talking head video is going here. I got eye auto detect on and is doing a great job, I believe. And then that way you guys give a comments on how you feel, how this combination may work for you, or if it worked at all. Okay guys, hopefully you enjoyed the stills, and I decided to throw in some video with this combo. I really like the output of this lens. I really like the kind of almost film-like quality it gives. Definitely was surprised with the video. I did not try that with the X Pro 3, and it is definitely something I would do again with the X Pro 3, since again, as I said earlier, I'm going to be losing this camera to my oldest son. So looking at the overall experience, hopefully this helps out Dimas DC in answering his expectations of this combo and what you can do with it. I was again really surprised with the video part. Not surprised with the stills because it gave me the same output I got when I used the X Pro 3. Again, as you guys heard me say earlier, without the hood on, this thing is pretty much pocketable. So let's go ahead and get into what I like the most about the setup, and that's again the size of the camera. The X-E4 is a lot smaller than the X Pro 3. It is smaller than the X100V. The fact that you have an interchangeable lens opportunity gives you the flexibility if you want to switch out between lenses. It's a better option than the X100V in that sense, and it's cheaper than the X Pro 3. I like that this lens without the hood makes this almost pocketable, as I said, experience. With the hood, it definitely gives you that whole film vibe. I actually had some folks looking at me and looking at the camera thinking it was a film camera because of that hood, and that was awesome. So very fast to work with. It being a 28mm lens and having it in a bright scenario like I had today, I pretty much had this thing set for f/16 because it was a very bright day and pretty much almost everything was in focus. If I had to say there was something that I definitely would want to work on for myself is being able to use that little dial on the side and be a little bit more efficient at switching. So that's more on me than it is the camera. Again, that's learning your gear. But overall, I can't say there's any big major takeaways from this other than the fact that the lens hood does protrude out. It is about the width of the lens itself. That would be my only con. It is definitely needed though, because if you don't use it, you're gonna get some serious flare. Hopefully, again, this guy's gives you another example of how this lens can be used for you to create your images and your video, your content, and have some fun with it. Adapting lenses to Fuji cameras or mirrorless cameras is always a fun thing, and I do love the Fuji adapter. Yes, I know it's a little bit more expensive than some dumb adapters, if you will, but it is a smart adapter, so that's where you get that added cost. I recommend it because I like the fact that I can hit that button on the side and it brings up the menu for adapted lenses, and I can switch the focal lengths and do some minor stuff. So that part is really cool, and it's really solid, really solid. It really has a good connection with the cameras. Let's go ahead and, hey, first on, I think, let's go ahead and hit that like button, smash it, beat it up. Let's get this channel growing in the right direction like it is. I want to continue to thank all the support I've been getting. Definitely leave in the comments what you guys would like to see again, and we'll keep making some more content and enjoying that. Get out and shoot. See you guys on the next video.